Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be going over some Made by Mitchell stuff. I have pretty much everything that it came out with. I got the brushes, I got the mini palette, I have the head in the clouds, feet on the ground, head in the clouds palette, and I have all 6 shades of the blushes. Let me know what you guys want me to do, because in this video I think I'm only going to be sticking with the mini palette since it is the newest one. This one is the Mini Mitchell Volume 1, which I'm assuming there's going to be some more mini palettes. This is what the inside looks like. I'll get into how I got this palette because it is kind of interesting of how I got this palette, but I have it. And of course it came in its own little pouchy, which I think is kind of handy. Like, I don't know if I would use this for a palette, but like these big palettes, I feel like traveling, these are pretty nice to, you know, stick stuff inside of. Even like skincare, I feel like it's pretty sturdy for traveling reasons, so I like that. And then we have a bunch of different brushes. I'm going to be using mostly the eye brushes, which there are, I thought there was one more. So there are 4 eye brushes and 3 face brushes, so 7 brushes in total, and the whole little bundle of the brushes is 64 euros. Very bad at transferring euros to US dollars, so forgive me. And the 2 bigger palettes is $40, and we're gonna be focusing on the mini palette today. So let's go through the swatches. At first I was like, this palette's kind of random, what the heck? But with swatching it, I do see the color story. So let's go through the swatches. We have Snow Cone, Walter's Box, Apple Type, Sci-Tie, Halfway, Sour, Mermitch, Cocoa Pop, Wapink. Some of these I don't know how to pronounce, but I'm really digging. This purple feels so soft and is so pigmented that I'm very drawn to this purple. Y'all know that middle orangey shade I got my eyes on. This one is actually very interesting. It's almost like a turquoise, but with like a little bit of a purple in it. I am digging it so far. So I'm gonna zoom you guys in, prime my eyes with my Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow primer, and let's test out this palette. Got you guys zoomed in. Excuse my face and my eyes. My skin is so dry at the moment, so my eyeshadow primer is looking kind of crusty on my eyes, but I'm gonna take the side tie. I don't know why. So I'm gonna start off with that one. I think I'm gonna stick with a pinky. I don't know. We're just gonna go with it and test it out. But y'all want some tea here. So let's see. I have not really tried the products. I've had them for a little bit, but I've been kind of salty with the customer service. Still gonna test this out, but I wanted to share this story with you guys because I don't know if this happened to anybody else, or you know, if you're thinking about ordering, maybe this will happen to you. You know, their new brand, I don't really blame them all that much, but you know, it's still something to add. So no hate at the moment, but it was pretty frustrating. So I ordered this the day of the launch of the brand, got like the whole bundle of everything, and just did not get any updates on what was going on with anything regarding this order. Now I'm gonna take the shade Sour, and I reached out to customer service saying that I received an email about, it was like 2 weeks before I reached out, that I received an email that my order was packaged and it was ready to be shipped, but I never received any kind of tracking or anything along those lines. So I was like, I don't know what the heck is going on. So she said she would look into it and then get back to me. And I waited another couple days and she never got back to me. So finally I was like, you know, it's been literally like a month since I ordered everything. So my thought process was, I'm just gonna cancel this order. And so I asked if I could cancel it and get my money back. And just like magic, they said that they shipped out my order right when I asked to cancel it. And they included this mini palette to make up for the delay. And I'm like, well, if there was such a delay, then how did you guys get to, you know, pack it up? Just so happened to be like right when I asked for a refund. Like, thought that was a little weird. So yeah, just a little something to add. So as far as the customer service of Made by Mitchell, not the biggest fan, but I am gonna try it out and we're gonna see how I like this brand, because it is a new brand on the block. And oh my gosh, I was supposed to be using the Made by Mitchell brushes and I got so into my story that I completely forgot. Oh my gosh, guys. I love these brushes, so let me tell you, y'all know I dyed my hair chartreuse green, and these like chartreuse green brushes, ooh, I dropped one. They're so cute. I just hope the color stays in them, because I don't think I have any like, I have like the Jeffree Star brushes that are pink, but look at how bright and pretty these are. I think I'm gonna take maybe you. Eye number 3. We're gonna try this Matthie out here on this other eye. Ooh. Okay, well, I definitely packed on the eyeshadow a lot more than I did on this side, so I'm digging it. But yeah, I was just so over the whole deal with what happened that I just had to take a second to like, you know, warm back up to it, because I was just like, why? What the heck even happened? Because you guys know I'm not a fan of ordering stuff online. I much prefer getting stuff in store, so I'm not a person that handles, you know, online stuff very well, I guess is the way I could say what I'm trying to say. I don't know. I don't know what to do when things don't work out. But we have it and it's time to review it. But let me know if you guys ordered anything from Made by Mitchell. Did you have any issues? Were you thinking about ordering? Have you heard anything? Let me know what you guys think. But so far, everything is good. Nothing's getting like patchy, layering pretty nicely. Purple's looking good. I think I'm gonna take that same number 3 brush that I had and the Cocoa Pop. And I think I'm gonna deepen this up a bit. I was gonna use this off of camera and not film it and just do a neutral look and then film swatching the blushes, because I'm really excited about the blushes. You guys know, if you know my channel at all, you guys know I have been so obsessed with cream products lately that, like, anything cream blushes and stuff like that is like right up my alley. So I was really excited and I'm absolutely obsessed with the shades, but I haven't used them yet because I'm waiting to film it for you guys. But I finally sat down to film it and I was like, well, I might as well just film me doing my makeup. The shade is so interesting. It's like the darkest brown, cool toned brown I've ever seen. I'm gonna go back in with the purple. Kind of lighten this up a little bit, make it a little bit brighter again. But definitely helped me out on deepening that up. I haven't used any of the eyeshadow palettes. This is the first one that I'm using, but upon first glance, if you guys were curious, I'll probably show you at the end. There isn't a lot of shades that look similar between this palette and the bigger palettes. I'm really excited to use the Feet on the Ground, I think is what it's called. That palette, really excited to use that one. Not even gonna lie, the greens are up my alley. You guys know I got all these green palettes. Got all the green palettes I could ever wish for. I'm gonna take Mermitch, this shade. Oh my gosh, looks so pretty. I'm gonna try it with do I want to wet it? Do I want to wet it? I think I'm gonna wet it because it is dropping a little bit, but it applies pretty well if you don't like wetting your eyeshadows. I just don't like the fallout, and I feel like wetting the eyeshadow just goes such a long way of helping everything stick. Wow, that is literally like mermaid scales. Whoa, hello. I'm really digging this. Well, I think it's safe to say I don't think I have any shades that look like this blue. This is literally mermaid turquoise magicalness on my eyes. I do have a little bit of fallout on my face, but honestly, it's fine. I got like blue highlighter. I'm gonna be taking my foundation off anyways, so it's not the end of the world. Let's see, I'm gonna go back in with the purple, the shade Sour, and run this under my lower lash line. Man, I really like this purple shade. It's really easy to use. And then just going back in with that first shade, the don't know how to pronounce it. I'm just gonna be blending out the purple. These shades are really soft. The lighter shades I feel like are softer than the deeper shades, so they do have a bit of kickback to them. And then taking that Cocoa Pop, I'm gonna run this right up against my lower lash line and keeping it close to that outer corner. And then I'm gonna change it up just a little bit. So instead of taking the Snow Cone shade, I'm gonna take the green shade that I cannot pronounce, but it's a lovely shimmery chartreuse kind of a color. And I'm gonna kind of bring it into that mermaid shade. Highlight my inner corner. Ooh, not too shabby. I'm gonna finish the rest of my eyes off camera, and I'll give you guys some thoughts on the brand. All right, and this is the completed look. I decided to add some of the new Jeffree Star eyeliners, actually. The eyeliner in Money Counter, I've been obsessed with this, and it matches really well with that shimmer. So I popped this in my lash line, and I'm sorry I don't have the rest of my face to kind of tie in this whole look, but I am going to be swatching all 6 of these blushes, so don't forget to subscribe to see all of these swatched out. But so far with the brushes, as far as the eye brushes, I only used 2, but they were really good. Not flaky, none of the bristles are coming out. I just hope the color stays intact. And as far as the quality of this eyeshadow palette, I am pretty impressed. I think everything came out really well on my eyes. Nothing's patchy, nothing looks strange, and nothing like that. Let me know if you guys would like a video with the other 2 palettes. Maybe I'll do a look with this one and a look with this one. I don't know, but this is Head in the Clouds, if you guys were curious to know what it looks like if you are not familiar with the Made by Mitchell stuff. And this is the mini palette next to this one. You guys can see the colors. I mean, maybe this one's a lot more glitterier. What am I trying to say? I have no idea how to pronounce that. What is that word? It looks like twinkle, but it's spelt really weird. But the Mermitchell looks like it's not as glittery as the one in this palette. And then here we got Feet on the Ground. This one I am super excited to use. There's a lot of shades that I feel like are right up my alley, and this is the mini palette next to it. So even though it came out with a lot of eyeshadows and a mini palette just seemed like really strange after you came out with the whole collection. I don't know, it just felt kind of weird, but they don't actually, they kind of have their own little vibe to them, so I do like that. But this one is definitely so gorgeous. Obsessed. So yeah, let me know what videos you would like to see with the Made by Mitchell stuff, and don't forget to subscribe to see my video with the blushes. I think this video is going up first, not really sure. But if you want to see a video swatching all the Jeffree Star eyeliners, I will put that video right over here for you guys if you're curious. And this video will be suggested to you by YouTube, and my face will be right here. We click on it and subscribe to my channel.